What's up, everybody? It's Storm here once again to bring you another gaming news roundup. This week we'll be covering from October 24th to the 30th. And sorry for this late video, depending when this video will get uploaded. Me and a good buddy, FireBeat360, have been completing Gotham Knights from start to finish. We just finished the game yesterday, so I'm going to be uploading all those videos through this week on the channel. And also take a look at his channel, will be in the description down below. This past week he actually did a Halloween special with the other D-Tribe members, so take a look at that. It was pretty interesting to watch. A little quick little news update, and I want to give a statement that happened over the week. The quick little news is Callisto Protocol will be banned in Japan for being too violent. That's very surprising to hear. And a big warning for anybody who has any social media or go on YouTube. Be careful, because there are God of War Ragnarok spoilers in the wild. Apparently a retailer have released the game 2 weeks in advance, breaking the street date. And Santa Monica Studios is trying their best to keep any spoilers under wrap. So be careful on that. And my quick thoughts on this whole thing: the people that are spoiling the game, like putting up videos, screenshots here and there, because I went on Facebook and literally almost got spoiled in a span of 5 minutes 3 times with a God of War Ragnarok video. And I just want to say, the people that are spoiling, you guys are assholes. Just flat out assholes. Like, you got the game because a retailer want to break that street day, which they suck as well. If you got the game, alright, fine, you got the game, but don't post any videos or screenshot of spoilers so anybody could see, because they want to enjoy the game fresh, go in blind with no spoiler whatsoever. That's all they want to do. No spoiler whatsoever. So don't be an asshole, don't be a prick. And that's all I have to say for that matter. Okay, on to the news roundup. Our first news we're gonna talk about. It was a pretty slow week, so there won't be that much. But our first one will be Koei Tecmo has announced that the Neo franchise have sold 7 million global. So congrats to Koei Tecmo for Neo franchise selling 7 million worldwide. I truly enjoyed the games of Neo. So far, I prefer Neo 2 over the first one, just because you create your own character set, being focused on a set story, and the story is actually pretty good. So I thoroughly enjoy it. And next year they actually have the Wulong Dynasty game, which come out next year, March. So that'll be a fun experience to have. Me and FireBeat360, we did try out the demo beta, and it was pretty good. It just needs from the demo itself, it was a very good experience. Just needs some polishing, and from now until March, I think it will be a next franchise that they could possibly build up. Alright, so on to our next news. It is PlayStation London Studios has revealed their next game that they are making. And here is a little concept art they revealed on their untitled new game. To my knowledge, PlayStation London Studio was known for making VR games, so it is very interesting they're going a different approach for their next game. and they'll be using their in-house engine called the Soho engine to make it. And the concept of the game is it would take place in a modern fantasy London. It will be online co-op, which is pretty interesting. I'm curious how it would be, and it did pique my interest because I don't recall if I ever played a game from London Studio, but apparently they did run a poll on different game ideas that they had and stuff. And so far, this was the highest marked in their poll research. So I'm curious how the final product would be. The concept sounds pretty interesting. So yeah, we'll most likely hear more about this. I'm assuming next year if they already have like concept art. So they probably still in the early production phase, but judging how PlayStation moving now, especially I don't believe we'll have a PlayStation showcase. So more than likely we will see more about this next year. Okay, on to the next one. What do we have? Our next news that we have is Marvel Midnight Suns has announced a season pass for 4 upcoming characters that will be coming to the game. From their Twitter page, they announced a season pass for Midnight Suns, which will include the available characters Venom, Storm, Deadpool, and Morbius the Vampire. I don't believe I will play Midnight Suns. Just going off the gameplay, it's not my type of game. But the story sounds pretty interesting and stuff. And I don't know, I feel iffy that the game had been delayed multiple times and stuff. And already they announced this season pass. I don't know, it just feels a little bit weird for me, but that's just me. Alright, not much to say on that. So our next news that we got is the PlayStation Plus games for November has been announced. And November monthly games for PlayStation Plus is Neo 2, PS4, PS5, Lego Harry Potter Collection, and Heavenly Bodies, PS5 and PS4. Overall, it's a decent month if you haven't have those games. I played and beaten Neo 2 on the PS4, but it comes with the PS5 version, so that's pretty cool. Harry Potter Collection, Lego Harry Potter Collection. Excuse me. I might check that out. And Heavenly Bodies, I'm not 100% sure. So overall, decent month. It's not good, it's not bad, depending how you look at it. Okay, on to one of our biggest news that came out last week is CD Projekt Red have announced that they are going to remake the first Witcher game. And this is a very surprising event, especially I heard people say Witcher didn't really get big popularity until like The Witcher 3. And unfortunately, I'm one of the people that never played The Witcher. Yes, let me have it. I know. People say it is critically acclaimed game and stuff, so yeah. The fact now they're going to remake the first Witcher is pretty interesting because, to my knowledge, I believe it was Witcher 1 and 2 never came to consoles, or was it the first one that never came to console? Either one. So far I haven't seen no what platform it will come out for. So pretty interesting. So we'll see. If it does come out. If it does come to console, which I'm assuming it is, I will check it out just so I can understand the story of The Witcher. And on to, I believe this will be our last news, is the co-founders of Rocksteady have left the company. Here's a message from David Haddad about the co-founders of Rocksteady leaving. The message is pretty long, so I'm just going to read the first paragraph of the statement. So here we go. I have some important news to share with you about Rocksteady Studios. Co-founders and studio heads Stefan Hill and Jamie Walker have made the decision to leave the studio. We are very proud to have worked alongside Jamie and Stefan, who have led their talented teams to create some of the best games in the world, from the critically acclaimed hit Batman Arkham franchise to their evolutionary thinking with Suicide Squad. They have been great leaders of the team. Visiting Rocksteady Studios has always been a highlight for me personally. The attention to detail, the energy of the people, and a sense of what it's like to be in a high-performing studio. They have committed to the highest quality of excellences across all facets of gaming development while ensuring an outstanding culture of caring for their employees. With Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League nearly finished, they have both decided to leave Rocksteady at the end of 2022 and will begin a new adventure in gaming. We have the utmost respect and gratitude for Jamie and Stefan and wish them all the best in their new endeavor. Just like many fans, we look forward to what they do next. Rocksteady is very well positioned with veteran. Alright. And that was the first paragraph statement. There's a lot more is being said in the statement. But yes, the co-founders of Rocksteady have are leaving the company by the end of the year. And I see some people are worried about what will happen to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Me personally, I don't think anything will happen to the game, especially if the game is near finish and they're not leaving until like the end of the year. So until it's time for them to leave, they're still gonna be monitoring like the Suicide Squad game. So I don't believe nobody should be worried about. It's interesting that they're choosing to leave. I'm curious what was the reason, but they probably just want to do something different. So with that being said, good luck to their future endeavors. I don't believe it was said where they're gonna go next. Probably the statements say otherwise. But it looks like it just goes on to talk about who be taken over for Rocksteady and stuff. They most likely will make a statement probably at some point where they're gonna go next. If not, well, they believe that the studio will be in good hands without them. So yeah. I hope the best for them. And there is a last bit of news that came across Square Enix. And I believe it has something to do with the Japanese market. Okay, and here is the statement that Square Enix president said about the Japanese market. Yoshiki and Matsuda have said achieving major growth in the gaming industry is difficult now for companies that compete primarily in the Japanese market, giving its graying demographics. As such, it is critical for our business that we produce hit titles that speak to the global market, which offers greater skill in terms of both customers and sales volumes. He further along said, Masuda goes on to state that reliance on the Japanese market simply isn't feasible, given the size and scope of modern big-budget game development. The Japanese market is no longer sufficient for achieving a level of earnings that enable us to recoup our development investment and generate a profit. And we therefore need to approach our development effort based on the assumption that we have to succeed in the global market. And it's very interesting that this was said. I always assumed that they would try to go for a more global market, but apparently, when it comes to the Japanese market, the main selling point for them is handhelds and mobile. So the fact that Square Enix tried to make the big budget games is not really going well in the Japanese market. It is curious to see how it would go in the big global market as they go. We just have to wait and see. Now, with that being said, that will be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this news roundup. I'll catch you in the next one, hopefully with more news. I am Storm. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good night, and peace out.